Are still watching radar as we track Tropical Depression Debby. Now the system is going to be over here in North Carolina, but we're still getting some of those outer bands in our area from the backside of this storm. Now, looking out there at a closer look to where we are, you're seeing that rain mainly is taking place east of I-95, and the heaviest of it is going to be in Georgetown. We're going to see more of those showers throughout the day, but this rain will clear out temporarily. We've got current temperatures around 75 in Myrtle Beach as well as into Florence, 73 in Laurinburg and Marion, to 72 right here in Conway. As we get out there with current visibility, we're seeing that it is looking a little patchy in King Street and Johnsonville. We've got a few showers going on through the morning, some mainly cloudy skies in the mid to upper 70s and even low 80s by 9 a.m. And then right on through our highs today, mid to upper 80s.
Good Friday morning, Carolinas. We have made it to the end of the week. Right now, we are taking a live look at Georgetown, where it is still wet out there. You can tell on our sky cam here, you can see the raindrops on the camera, the wetness on the road. The impact of Debby still being felt this morning. We are expecting more showers and storms, wind and gust. Let's send things over to meteorologist Cindy Madison with your first forecast.
Heading out the door this morning, we're still seeing some of those impacts from Tropical Depression Debby. Now, as this system is moving through our area, heading more so into North Carolina throughout the daytime as it moves even further north through the United States. We're watching for the system still at 30-mile-per-hour wind speeds. As we look at our area closer, we're seeing here at home, most of us are seeing widespread showers and storms really from Florence into the coastline. We'll look then for current temperatures to be 75 in Myrtle Beach and Florence, 73 in Laurinburg. It's around 75 in Myrtle Beach and right on through. We're going to be seeing visibility is a bit patchy from King Street into Georgetown, but the rest of the area looks all right. We've got a few showers and storms throughout the morning with also mainly cloudy skies in the mid 70s, then upper 70s to low 80s by 9 a.m. We'll go then through the hour by hour where it's 74 at 6 o'clock, 78 by 8, 82 at 10 a.m. and those highs today going to put us right into the mid to upper 80s. Still gusty out there with more showers and storms likely throughout the daytime.
Now to the severe weather and travel days affecting millions of Americans right now. As ABC's Andrew Dimbert reports, what's left of Debby is wreaking havoc, spawning tornadoes and triggering flood alerts along an 800-mile stretch of the eastern seaboard, some areas seeing 2 feet of rain.
This morning, Debby isn't done yet with more heavy rain and the threat of tornadoes. One tornado touching down near Wilmington, Delaware last night.
There was many reports made of damage to houses, such as trees down, pole and wires down.
Storms also damaging several homes near Washington, D.C. What's left of Debby will accelerate through Pennsylvania and upstate New York today, then into New England, dumping more than 6 inches of rain. Debby made a second landfall as a tropical depression yesterday in South Carolina, where rain totals could surpass 2 feet. The governor warning they're not in the clear yet.
Rains are gone. But the flooding, the river flooding will take place.
Debby has already spawned at least a dozen tornadoes. A man was killed in North Carolina after a twister destroyed this home east of Raleigh. The tornado also damaged a middle school. Norman Toller lives nearby.
Look out the back door, and I dropped down to my knees and went to pray. I said, Lord, you know, I've worked all my life for what I got here. Please don't take it. And it went right in the backyard. I know God works miracles, because he worked one tonight.
More than a foot of rain fell in North Carolina, and flood watches remain in effect from the Carolinas to New Hampshire. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Florence County is under a mandatory curfew until sunrise this morning. It's due to flooding in low-lying areas and roads. Officials are reminding residents that just because somewhere isn't flooded right now doesn't mean it won't be later. They say as the storm continues into North Carolina and rivers rise, more flooding is possible. Officials want to remind the public to pay attention to signs in flooded areas and avoid driving through flooded streets. Sewage overflow in one Florence neighborhood is raising concerns, and residents are saying this has been an ongoing issue for at least the last 3 years. While the issue is not directly storm related, the flow of sewage has become so powerful on Effie's Lane, it lifted manhole covers. Now residents say they've asked the city for help, but the issue has not been fixed. Toilet paper can be seen flowing from the manhole covers, and they say the worst part, the overflow is in front of a school bus stop.
There's, been signs of toilet paper coming out the manhole cover, so it's it's not a good area to be in for a school bus stop for this to happen.
Residents say they're also concerned about the health implications and hope the city can find a solution fast. There are a few shelters open in the PD for anyone in need. If you're a Florence resident in need of a shelter, you can head to Lake City High School or South Florence Freshman Academy, which is the old Southside High School. If you're in Marion, you can head to the Shannon Wilkerson Gym, the AC Tolleson Gym, Palmetto Middle School, or the Southwood Center. And for pets and pet owners, head to Highway 76 Animal Hospital. Animals must have cages, food, and supplies, and there's a max of 2 pets per family. While the storm has passed, officials are asking that you still be aware that creeks and rivers could continue to rise over the next few days. Monroe County High School opened as a shelter on Thursday for anyone in need of assistance.